Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I'd like to first of all welcome all my subscribers, all my viewers that happen to come in and view my channel. I really appreciate you guys, all the comments that I've been receiving and people encouraging each other. That's why we're here. I also like to thank, personally, I like to thank my haters. That those couple people that are always watching my channel and disliking them, that means that I'm doing really good, because if you start to get haters after being new in YouTube, that means that you must be doing something right. So I send much love, first of all, to my subscribers, to my supporters, as well as my haters. And so, disclaimers, I do swear, I do talk about spiritual things and different aspects of different religions, but I don't affiliate myself with any particular organization. I'm just a spiritual person. I do not talk about country politics or race. I do sing songs word by word sometimes, songs to lyrics, so if swear words might offend you, this channel is not for you. I also use erotic deck, okay? I use deck with nude content and adult content, so if you're under the age of 18, this video and channel is not for you. Use your intuition. Do not give you away any power to a reader, okay? So this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Energies can go vice versa, so even if this is the spread for a Virgo, it might take on the perspective of the cross watcher. Do not be too focused on the zodiac signs or the gender of the cards, because everybody has female and male energy. Focus on the behavior and the events. With that being said, guys, let's get started. This is Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. I don't have a song for you guys today. So let's get started. I will clarify. I'm using the tarot deck, Tarot, if anybody wants to know. The back of the decks, the cards look like this. Okay. So this Virgo right now, your current energy is the Hermit, of course. This is your card. So you're in your element, Virgo. Okay, you're in your element. When a sign is in their element, that means that they are taking on the characteristics of their zodiac sign. Okay, so your zodiac sign is the Virgin, is going deep within to get wisdom, to get clarity over situations. Okay, and this is what you're doing. You are in the quest for personal growth, on the quest to reevaluate the actions and the events that have taken place in your life. Okay, you have walked away from a situation here. You're reevaluating and looking deep within to find the answers, and getting a different perspective, and getting, like, through wisdom, you're looking at your life through wisdom of what had happened, that you had to walk away from a situation here with the Six of Swords. There's a situation you had to walk away from here. And so it's like an introspection that you're having to look deep within to find wisdom in the events and the actions that had taken place. And maybe try to find here a cycle or a pattern that you could break to be wiser, to not make the same mistakes that you have done, okay? So what crosses you? Actually, I was quite surprised that I didn't pull out what crossed you and what challenges you here. So let's do that right now and find out. I do call in for help. Obviously, I call in for all the elements, spirit guides. I call in archangels and Holy Spirit, and of course my personal favorite, Jesus. You can call Gaia, you can call whomever you like, except for toxic energy. Don't you dare bring the toxicity to my reading. Anyway, what crosses you? Okay, Anything else you'd like to tell us about this? Okay, fine. That works. Okay, so I got here, so a lot of passion and ideas. If you don't have fire in your chart, your cross watcher has fire in your chart. But I get here a Virgo that has a lot of fire in their chart. Okay, so fire meaning Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Okay, and you are, there's this passion, idea, creativity. Okay, you want to send a message of passion to someone. Here with a page of wands and the 3 of wands. Okay, you're strategizing a way that you can communicate with somebody about a message. This is the challenge, okay? The challenge is that because you walked away from the situation, you're now, after you've taken the time to be by yourself, you're reevaluating what had happened. Now, I get here, it doesn't have to be a male, but for some reason, I'm starting to read more from a masculine's perspective for some reason, okay? So you don't have to be a masculine energy's perspective. You don't have to be a male, but you can be a female having a lot of masculine energy, okay? But I get here through a masculine energy's perspective, okay? If that makes any sense to you. So we move on, guys. So you have this idea, okay? You want to start something. You want to send a message, okay? It's a passionate message to someone, okay? And here, you're looking to like expand with this individual, okay? You're looking, the individual that whom the Virgo wants to communicate with, you're looking to expand with them, to like maybe bring about some sort of teamwork here, okay? So this communication of passion here, this is what crosses you. It crosses you because I get here that the Virgo's ego is not letting them make this communication happen here. It's the not willing to share their emotions or invest time in this, like not willing to, like, closed off, wearing their heart and their coins tight to their chest, keeping their coins, keeping their feelings tight to their chest. I get here, keeping my feelings tight to my chest. This is what I get here, and I will explain further here. So what crowns you here are major arcanas here. Oh, before we get started, guys, I need to tell you the major zodiac signs that I see here, okay, with major arcana. So the energies that are more prominent here in this spread. So I get here Pisces. So the High Priestess can mean various zodiac signs here. I can see here because some readers interpret the High Priestess in a different way. So some people may interpret the High Priestess as being a Pisces. Some a Cancer because it's moon in Cancer. Some Gemini because the yin and the yang. Okay? So you might be dealing with those signs. But for the most part, Pisces and Cancer are more prominent signs here for this card, Cancer. You know, Cancer, Pisces. So this is a Mercurial, the Magician's a Mercurial card. So I get here Virgo, Gemini, and even Aries here. Okay, Aries. I get here Gemini, strong Gemini. Cancer card, so I get Cancer represented many times here. Libra, the card of Libra. The Wheel of Fortune is fixed signs like Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius. Could be any of those signs. Okay. and the devil, a strong Capricorn. And of course your card, Virgo, is a hermit. So these are the prominent signs that I get on the spread. Okay, you don't have to have these signs in your natal chart, but you can take on the energy of these signs. Okay. So here you might be dealing with an Aries here. Okay. Or you might have Aries in your chart here. But you're thinking of strategizing, because that sign Aries does a lot of strategizing with ideas and stuff before they put their ideas into action, and they're all about action and creativity and things like this. So what challenges them is, like, although they're about action, they're not moving here because they're having this introspection about a situation they had to walk away from here. Okay, and what crowns you, Virgo, what crowns you is the Justice and the Wheel of Fortune. These cards are very interesting together because they mean that the Wheel of Fortune means like a new cycle. Like, it means like a karmic pattern. It means like karmic pattern here. It means, and then with my deck, it means roll the dice, the gamble of life. You're taking a gamble. We don't know where the wheel may spin. Okay, it depends. It's like what you reap, you sow. Okay, whatever you have here, two things: free will or destiny. Okay, and sometimes, no matter what your decision is, destiny will always take place. Destiny. So there's a little leeway here. Okay, so you can have free will, but when something is destined to happen, it will happen no matter if you say yes or no, or you change different routes or whatever. It's just destiny is that way. You sign a soul contract in the ethers, then has to happen to you. If not with a certain situation or a person, with another person. But this is destiny. You can't stop destiny. Okay? Things that are not destined are choices that you made via your free will. Those are the contracts that you don't have. Okay? Things that you can change here. Okay. So the Justice card here is repaying karmic debts or asking for karmic justice. It usually means legal matters. Some of you guys might be going through a divorce, or like a legal separation or a divorce, something like this. Okay, that's for some of you guys. But for most of you guys, it's actually talking about karma. Okay, karma debt or karmic rewards. Okay, cause and effect. You reap what you sow. So here I get here, Virgo, that you are reflecting on your free will in the way that your karmic patterns here, your patterns of you're actually thinking about the actions and the choices that you have made. Okay, and how the wheel spin a certain way because of the choices that you made, reaping karmic debt. Okay, so karma must have happened to you. Justice was served. Whoever needed lessons learned, or karmic justice, or karmic debt owed, or asking for karmic justice, they received it. Okay, they received it through this lesson here. Sometimes these are karmic patterns, life patterns that you can get stuck in. So if you don't stop the wheel of karma, then you're going to keep repeating the lessons. And sometimes people repeat these lessons lifetimes after lifetimes after lifetimes, because they don't wake up. They don't wake up enough to realize these karmic patterns. Okay, because this energy has been with them for so long. How are they going to realize that that these energies need to change? Because some people are so comfortable with these energies that they don't realize that these energies are creating stagnation, or creating like this loop, this loop that keeps repeating over and over again. Okay, so Virgo, you're reflecting on this. You're reflecting on the justice that has occurred. I get here that in the past there was some toxic energy here with the devil. You might have been dealing with a Capricorn here. Okay, but somebody wasn't. It was always taking and taking and taking from you and never really giving to you. So this was like a one-sided relationship where you felt really, or you are the cross watcher, felt really like burdened by this. Okay, to the point that they just had to leave because they couldn't bear the burden anymore. So they had to leave here. Okay, I'm going to use a deck here. I'm going to use, I like this deck actually. I'm going to use this deck. So you felt like you might have been dealing with a Capricorn, but it seemed like it was a toxic situation here. Somebody made it toxic, Virgo. I can't say it's you or the cross watcher, but somebody got their justice here. Their justice paid their karmic debt. They paid their karmic debt here. I get here. Okay, because they were left out in the cold. They were left out in the cold. That's what I get here. In your subconscious, you have the 5 of coins. So I get here that you were left out in the cold. That you were left out in the cold. So let's see what this toxic situation is all about. What is this toxic energy here? What is this toxic energy about? If you were dealing with a Capricorn, what's going on? Let's clarify the devil here. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay, you might have been married or together with this person, okay? This person might have been somebody, definitely somebody that you had a relationship here with. Okay, could have been like the mother of your children. Okay, could be even, let's see here, let's clarify here. Somebody that has strong earth sign here. Okay. Wow. Okay, so here I get here 3. Okay, 3 of cups. Three of Cups here. In this deck, it means of abundance. Okay, but I get here that this person, or you, Virgo, was focused too much on the money and like having lavish things. Of like having the best of the best. Here, do you see? And only concerned with money. Like maybe you were providing a lot of finances to this person, to this Queen of Discs, who is a Capricorn, who is a strong Capricorn here. So it seems like you were working really hard for this Queen who you were providing, who was taking from the Virgo. Okay, taking financially, where you were just working on your pentacles, like busting your ass for this woman or this man. Okay, and they really did spend it. They had an abundance of they didn't lack for anything, okay, because you provided for everything for them. So they had an abundance. They were able to buy their heart's desire, but this is pretty much stuck on material things here. I get here. Okay, I don't get anything to do with any love or whatever, okay? So this is like more like it turned into something of convenient, like a security blanket here. Security blanket, I get here. Security blanket. And so this person could have also drink a lot, maybe go out with their friends, party it up. Sometimes drink a little bit, and when they would drink, they would get like they were power trip. When they would drink, they would power trip here. They would get a little crazy, with their friends. Here. This is what I get from the image. Sometimes you have to read with the image here as an intuitive channeler. Yeah, so they would go out with their friends and stuff. I mean, party it up, drink, power trip. What else do I see here? Virgo, what else? What did that cause? Okay, here. So it was a family. It was a family here that you had like a family. I see here, 10 of Cups, a family. Okay, and some people may have had options in the past, but it's also like confusion energy. Maybe you were drinking too much. This person was drinking. I get here hallucinogens here. I get here sometimes sleeping pills. I get here sleeping pills. Maybe this person was taking some sort of sleeping pills too. Now I get here a counterpart. So you guys were actually together. Okay, there you guys were together here. You guys are a pair. So somebody here okay, so oh wow. Okay, wow. All right. Where do I begin? There's a lot of situations here. So I get here the Page of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Moon, and the Knight of Cups. So I get here with these cards that you were spying on somebody, that you were watching for somebody here, that you were actually, somebody here in this relationship was spying on somebody because they actually had some sort of, they knew there was some problem here, some lies. They intuitively know something wasn't right, okay? And the reason that something wasn't right because this person was, they had a lover, like somebody, like a person that they were fucking with. They had like a lover here, okay? For some of you guys, you did find your counterpart here with a Queen and the King of Discs here. But you were so busy working and like celebrating and stuff like this, and there was a lot of competition here and like power tripping over like trying to rise to the top in like a city here, like partying it up, like working with your colleagues, going out with your colleagues, trying to get like rise to the top at your job, at whatever that you do. that you missed this. You didn't realize, you didn't use your intuition that you had the Ace of Cups here. You didn't use your intuition here. Okay, and you tried to kind of like deny here the connection. Okay, with a Page of Swords, I get here deny the connection. Okay, you didn't want to like fall in love with this person here. You didn't want, denied your emotions, okay? And like use more your logic, with this. So I get here multiple scenarios. Okay. So for those Virgos, well, for all the Virgos and all the scenarios that I got here, I felt that you had left a situation, that you were reflecting on a situation that you left, whichever situation that might have been yours. Okay, so here in the what is in your subconscious is being left out in the cold. Okay, and having to somehow like juggle your emotions, like a lot of juggling of these emotions that you have here. Okay, of juggling whether or not you will give this person a message, whether or not you will give somebody, I mean, you might be dealing with a Cancer here, or a Cancer strongly in their chart. Okay, whether or not with a Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. So should I or shouldn't I? Should I or shouldn't I give this person a message? Okay, because they're my wish fulfillment with a 1111 card. They're my wish fulfillment here. They're the person that makes me happy. Okay, so this is what I got. I got them in this order right here. So you're trying to, you know, you are juggling your decisions. You're indecisive right now with your decision. You just don't know which way to go. Should I or shouldn't I? And the reason why that you're having like this is because you're have self-doubt. You're deceiving yourself here with the Seven of Swords. You're deceiving yourself in that you're not looking within yourself and acknowledging your emotions for this person with the Ace of Cups. Okay, you're not acknowledging the emotions that you have for this person with the Ace of Cups here. Okay, but your heart wants to give this message. Your heart wants to give this message. Okay, because it's pointing to your 1111 and the Chariot here, which, like I said, the card of Cancer. You want to have action and change. Okay, you want to journey toward this connection. You want to have action towards it because it's your wish fulfillment here. For some of you guys, I get here that you have to travel far. I get here. You have to travel maybe across the ocean, okay, and you're working out hard and you're like trying to look your best because you're traveling across the ocean in order to go. You were invited to a wedding here. I get a wedding, either a friend's wedding or a family's wedding or some sort of ceremony that you have to go across the ocean here. Travel. Okay, you kind of feel like poor, not poor so in financial, although that can be so too. Poor more in like emotionally poor. Okay, emotionally feeling left out in the cold. Okay, and you're trying to balance these things because you're trying to go to this wedding happy, you know, and you look your best and want everybody to say, oh my God, look at so-and-so. You look so great. What have you been doing? You look so happy. Are you happy? You know, that sort of circumstances. Just for a few people I get here, okay? But for most people, it's a scenario it's a message scenario that you want to message your 1111 or the person that makes you happy, the person that you love here, okay? But this is your subconscious. So you don't have this in your forefront yet. It's like deep within. You might have like sort of dreams of like with this person, or maybe like certain dreams that about sending messages or things like that this may come out to the surface. So you might want to like have a journal next to your bed or something to write these things down, okay? In the near future, I get here. Oh yeah, I forgot. And what crowns you though is like the Page of Pentacles is making an offer. Okay, I've reaped all this karmic debts here because of my decisions and what I have chosen to do. I reap what I sow, and now I feel like I left this situation. I feel a bit of regret here. Like things didn't turn out the way I wanted them. I have enough time to reflect on the toxicity that occurred in the situation. And I want to move forward in my life in a positive and healthy way, and I want to make this person an offer here. Because you realize like your feelings are coming to the fore. Your feelings are coming to the fore, but you're starting to waken up to this feeling that you have for this person. I get here, Virgo or cross watcher. So you're trying to be patient here, okay? Maybe for some of you guys, I get here that you're looking for a new job here. You've relocated. You've relocated and are looking for a new job here. Okay, and you've spent some time by yourself to reflect on the things that have occurred with your relationship. So here in the near future, I get here the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so this is a card of self-sufficiency, like doing things on your own, like being solo. Okay, I'm good by myself. I can have financial stability by myself. I have self-love. I am happy by myself. I'm having a fruitful life. I can do everything by myself in a happy way. Okay? I'm doing for myself what I wasn't able to do for myself in the past because I was giving. I was giving to this person who kept taking and taking and taking and taking. And so now, the only person that's taking here is moi. Okay? Because I have taken the time and I've had enough introspection and wisdom to take the time to do things for myself, to have love of self, to spend things on myself too, like having financial gain, having gains for myself, smelling good, looking good, like just indulging in being selfish. And selfish is not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes you have to be selfish to take care of yourself. Because I feel that you were like taking care of the relationship here. You were just taking on the relationship. It was like a one-sided situation here. Okay? But although you say that you feel great by yourself, in a way you're kind of lying to yourself here. You're kind of deceiving yourself here with the Seven of Swords. Here you're like, although people say they're really happy with themselves and stuff like this, and they have self-love, no doubt. But there's a part of you that is not acknowledging your deep feelings from within. Okay? You're deceiving yourself about your feelings here. you're deceiving yourself about maybe not needing anyone else, maybe being able to do things by yourself, making you fulfilled, like deceiving yourself on being completely fulfilled. Okay, and you're not even, you're actually looking at the person that you left behind. So you're deceiving yourself on the emotions that you say you don't have, or that actually you don't even say you don't have. You ignore these emotions. You ignore these emotions. I get here. You're actually keeping them to yourself, a secret here. Okay, I do have a card here on my deck for this. This Four of Wands, or Four of Pentacles, means in my deck, it means being a penny pincher, and this can go with not only financial, but with emotions too. Emotions, energy, time, energy. Being a penny pincher is a turn off. You will never get laid. And do you see this on button is wet and this is really dry like the desert? So this button is off. This button is off. So you're not, like, how you feel is that you're not willing to invest on the situation. You're not willing to invest your emotions because you have gone through some sort of toxic situation, toxic relationship with this person that kept taking from you and financially and never even fulfilling your cup. You know, partying, living in luxury, you know, sometimes power tripping, sometimes going crazy when drinking. You know, who knows? Who knows what's going on here? Okay, sometimes, like, well, you were focused here. Although you are a drinker too, I get here. Sometimes you like to party and drink, I get here. Whatever. Okay, so, you know, you were like looking back and reflecting, and you're wiser now, and you don't want to make the same mistakes. So this is like post-traumatic stress disorder, post-traumatic stress. You still have a fear of repeating the same shit over and over again. And so you didn't take a risk here. Okay, you didn't take a risk. You ignored this connection here. I get for some of you guys. You ignored this connection. And so, and you just like aren't willing to say anything, okay, about it, because you have a lot of ego here. Do you see this guy is full of ego in his white horse? You know, like he's so proud, too proud to say, I'm sorry, too proud to say, hey, I have feelings for you that I was denying, that I was hiding, and I left you out in the cold, or, you know, I was left out in the cold because I decided to walk away here. I decided to walk away. There might have been third-party situations for some people. Some people might have had options here, okay? The person had options here. So I'm sorry, okay? They're too proud to say this, right? And how the people see you, people see the Virgo, okay? Could be the cross watcher too, okay? It's just not, energies can go vice versa. They see them as a Four of Cups. Okay, so again, a person that it has unrequited love, that person that feels that their love is unrequited, okay? Their pure love here, this cup right here is the same cup that was over here that you rejected, okay? So they feel that their cup of love was rejected here because you still had traumas from the past. You were still sulking about the things and the love that was discarded here in the past, and you're looking, your eyes are looking at this, and you're not looking at the love that is divinely offered. You know, this is from the divine here. Do you see? This is why you have a cloud in the hand giving you this cup of love, okay? And you're just like completely missing it because you're still focused on traumatic events that happened in the past, and you're not letting this fucking energy go. This is why you're having an issue, a block. You're having a block because of this thing, okay? You might have been dealing here with a Gemini. You might have been dealing here with a Gemini. So that Gemini, okay, or the person, the lover offered you this cup that you didn't take here. Okay, so there were choices here, but you really didn't give a shit, okay? Because you were like in this self-deception here. because you're like, oh my God, I'm free. I'm free. My God, I just came out of this awful situation and I just want to be free. But in reality, you know, just you didn't realize like the connection. And so, what's your biggest fear or your hopes? Your hopes is that you can manifest your wish fulfillment in this connection when you make this offer here. Okay? This is what it is. You want to manifest this connection. Okay? You want to make an offer here. Manifest this connection. Give here an offer. This same pentacle here is the same pentacle that's here with this page. This offer that what crowned you is the same offer here that you're trying to give. Okay, and this is in your hopes and fears. So this is what you're hoping. It doesn't necessarily mean that you will do it. You still have some ego, some pride standing in the way. Okay, pride. Will you let pride stand? Pride win over love, over true love, over a divine love, over a pure love? I don't know. That's up to you to decide. I have no idea. Okay, so your outcome will be, I have to clarify this outcome here, but your outcome is the Ace of Wands. Okay, Ace of Wands. It could be a new romance, a new project. Okay, a creative urge that you get, a passion, you know, passion. And I get here, oh, I wonder why that happened. So I get here maybe a new passionate beginning. Okay, it could be a beginning with a Cancer, a mysterious woman, a Cancer, a new beginning. In your intuition's guiding you to this new beginning. I get here, some of you guys, your intuition is guiding you to this new beginning. I get here that you're trusting yourself, that you're finally trusting yourself here with this new beginning here. Okay, because you will realize that you were deceiving yourself. For others of you guys, you will still keep secrets. You will still keep secrets that you want this new beginning here. Okay, because this card came out after the High Priestess is the Two of Swords, like still in stalemate energy. Like you're keeping a secret that you want this beginning, okay? And so you're not doing anything about it. You're not making an offer because you're still in stalemate energy, okay? Should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? You know, there's things that you're not willing to see here because you're self-deceiving yourself with the Seven of Swords here. This is deception. It could be deceiving others or deceiving yourself. I get here, you're deceiving yourself here, okay? Because your eyes are covered here with a rag or something, a cloth, and you're not willing to see the things that Spirit had told you, had given you messages, download. You're unwilling to see this and use your intuition. Because in reality, you know deep down inside, it's like you're ignoring things and you're deceiving yourself on purpose, because ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss. And so with the Two of Swords, you're trying to balance two forces, making a decision, compromise. It's time to compromise. It's time to make a decision. Shit or get off the pot. Shit or get off the pot. Okay? Because this stagnant energy is fucking up your karma, your wheel of fortune, your luck here. Stagnant energy always fucks up your luck. Okay, and according to what you did, if you'll reap good karma or you'll have karmic debt. Especially if you leave energy stagnant and you know, like, you might have done something where you left other people stagnant in their energy or something like this, then you have to, like, work out the issue that you had created. And if you don't, uh, cause and effect happens here. So in your realizing that you're going through these karmic patterns and whatever you've reaped, you've sowed, and now you're trying to clear your karma here. Okay, maybe by apologizing, by offering a token of a token of boon, an apology of some sort, a offer of something. Okay, but you're not doing it because your pride's not letting you. Okay, your ego, you're working through your ego and not your heart here. That's what I get here. Any messages from who should we have messages from, guys? I think we can ask messages from maybe Art of Life here. Okay, so maybe we can ask these cards, Art of Life. I like these cards because they have great renditions of pictures of great masterpieces. And so, any advice for us here in this situation? So all my readings have been like people are getting stuck with these communication things, okay? And so there's a lot of stagnancy of energies here. People have to work through their karma or their energetic field or their healing of their inner child, of healing of past shit that they're bringing into new relationships. And so before they actually clear this shit out, people are going on the rebound and are like, messing around with other people when they really should be responsible in that. If, they, instead of fucking other people up, they should like clear their energy first and, or at least be honest with people. Hey, I'm fucked up, or I'm only interested in, just having fun or something like this, right? Just keep it real, man. Keep it real. So what is advice here that we want to say? What would be a good advice for us? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Advice. Rules are not necessarily sacred. Principles are. Okay, you have to act with integrity here. Okay. I get here like that you're so stuck on the status quo, like how people see you, and adhering to the rules because people look at you a certain way, and you're so stuck on what would people say, and not, fuck my heart. I want to look a certain kind of way because I care too much about what people say. This is what I got from Spirit, guys. I will show you the picture. I'm a certain type of person, and this is how I've labeled myself. I label myself with this personality. Okay, I've put on this mask. And now I have to live up to this mask. And you're like taking your representative to all these other functions, to meet new people, your representative meets everybody in the fucking place. But that's your representative, it's not the real you. Okay? So your representative is going off meeting all these people, all right? And your heart has nothing to do with it. It's like looking good and make sure that I'm up into society standards and that society looks at me a certain way. Fuck, who gives a shit? This is what I say. Seven of Cups. Whoso loves believes the impossible. Again, you're not, this speaks for itself, guys. Okay, follow your heart. Eight of Cups. In each loss there is a gain, as in every gain there is a loss, and with each ending comes a new beginning. Okay, leave shit in the past, guys. Don't take this baggage with you. Leave it in the past. grieve it, whatever, purge it out, okay? The problem sometimes is that people don't cry when they need to cry. Purge things out when they need to cry. Or do whatever, you know, scream if you want to, but get that shit out of your system and move the fuck on, okay? This is it, guys. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye.